Strongest taste, loudest drop, head is with the thought unlocked. Strongest taste, loudest drop, head is with the thought unlocked. Strongest taste, loudest drop, head is filled.
Hi everybody, so I hope you're doing really well. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to contour the whole face, including the eyes, with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I know I featured this in my monthly favorites, gave you some insight on why I changed my mind about the contour palette and how it can actually be a great way to have a great true matte bronzer, getting yourself a very workable contour color, and getting yourself some really nice face powders. And we don't need to know how to do theatrical makeup. We need to know how to make ourselves look beautiful, and that's a beautiful reason to tune in to watching YouTube. Anyways, I'm not here to call anybody out on them. I love contouring. I wish I loved the way really heavy contouring looked on me. I just don't. And I know some of you guys may not feel that. Some of you guys feel very similarly to me, and a lot of pro artists feel very similar to me as well, because we want people to understand, why are you contouring your face to begin with? Are you trying to feminize your features? Are you trying to create a very stagey makeup look? Trying to create the illusion that you look a certain way? Let's figure this out and learn how to use these contour palettes. They're all over the market right now. Why cheat ourselves and not delve into a fun trend, but let's figure out a great way to use it. So let me know if you want a more thorough review aside from my favorites. If you felt I was very thorough in my favorites, then we'll leave it at that. I'll link my favorites in the bottom bar so you guys can check it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching. So to get started on this look, I've already taken my 100% pure organic coffee bean caffeine eye cream, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Base #1. I try to keep it very consistent for you guys, so you guys always know that I am sticking with my regimen as well and not throwing just a ton of products out there for you for the sake of throwing out a product. So now, just to reiterate what I've done with my face already, when I'm doing a very simple look where I have very few seconds, like today, why am I talking? Where I have very few seconds, I have the Josie Moran Argan Tinted Moisturizer already on the face, because we're not going to spend that much time blending the eyes. Once I already have that surface of product on my face, I really feel like I have to cut back on how much I'm going to put on my face at this point. So to get started on the eyes, I'm going to take Vanilla over here, which is the matte pinky peachy color in here. It's a very appropriate skin tone for us paler ladies. I'm going to put this at the arch of my brow bone, and then just kind of set the base with this creamy, very simple color. The arch of the brow bone, I'm going to go in with Sand, which is a shimmer. And if you have more of a really heavy brow ridge that kind of pops up, I would probably skip this step in the arch of the brow bone. I have a very flat face dimensionally, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to go into Fawn, and I'm going to contour the crease. Fawn is the gray taupe color in this palette. And now for the outer corner, I'm going to take Havana. Take the Ben Nye Magic Color Pencil in black. I'll be taking the Josie Moran Argan Creamy Concealer Crayon. I'm almost out of this actually at this point, and I've just purchased the Cover FX one in stick form. So once the concealer is already on all up underneath the eyes, I'm going to take a little bit more Vanilla. That's going to definitely look a little bit more vibrant once that creamy base is on. And then I'm going to take Fawn underneath the eyes. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is on. Now if you want to give us this extra pump, if you got some time on your hands to put on a pair of falsies, you're going to change this into something very simple, yet very beautiful and dramatic at the exact same time. Basically, you've created a pinup look. There may not have been that many eyeshadows on the market back in the 50s and the 60s, so there you have it. We've created that beautiful, flawless canvas. Let's do the face. I'm going to take the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light and the Sedona 602. and get that Monroe glow going that I talked about, my favorite. I'm now going to take banana powder just because I have redness under my eyes due to circulation, sensitivity, allergies. Otherwise, banana is really recommended more for an olive skin tone. If you're about as fair as me with no discoloration, I'm jealous. Take vanilla. Vanilla. That's sand, not vanilla. Whenever I think of vanilla pigment, I think of shimmer and glow, and I think of MAC. So, my bad. If you were to go to a MAC Pro store, quite basically this would be their sculpting duo, which is a nice idea, but a lot of people tend to run out of the sculptor before the other end of the duo. This is nice because it's full size. I think the sculpting powder is 30 some as well, so with 10 more bucks you're getting all this. Not putting MAC down, they're usually a very good deal. So, but their face powders are definitely what ranks in their money. And you don't need to sculpt like you're bronzing. I'm actually going to avoid the forehead to show you exactly what I mean. I'm just going to contour the forehead to give my flat face dimension. And you can ease back if your face already has a lot of dimension, but I'm going to show you now the main difference between that and the bronzer. Let's take Java because it's an easy color for my fair skin to use, and this is really what I recommend for most people who don't lay it on so thick every day. I'm going to start around the hairline, the forehead, and any area that would really sort of catch the sun, and that would be the edges more or less of your face and the top of your forehead. We don't need to muddy up the face just to get both looks. Radiant Magenta, my favorite, and we're just going to pop that on the back of the cheekbone. It's a very pigmented color, so any remainder I have on my brush I'll sweep onto the apples of the cheeks. So for lips, let's glam this up a bit. You can always keep this in the day wear family. Red's good for any time of day though, in my opinion. And Glass 72. Concealer. And 277, which is a really pretty kind of like a fairy, I don't know, rich ruby slipper color. That's easier to put on than the lip liner. So that's all for today, guys. Because my skin is barely containing dark lips as it is, let's skip the lipstick or the lip gloss, because I know a lot of you guys don't even like the shine on top of the lip when it comes to reds. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this video, I really do. It's very simple and fun to do, and it's basically a chance to discover contouring the eyes, the whole face, basically what the Kevin Aquan Making Faces book shows you. That original diagram is by him, and I strongly suggest taking a peek at it, but also knowing that when he created that diagram, it wasn't necessarily for everyday use. There is a way to scale it back so it works for you. I tried to do that today in this video, but also note the color recommendations I gave as well. And this is still heavy-handed in a sense, but at the same time, I wanted to give you that contoured look because I think it's a huge trend. It may not be dying anytime soon. People love it. Makes them feel good, and that's why trends don't die. And they're making even more products for this sort of contouring trend. I just think there's a way to hone it so that it looks more, I guess, like attractive versus theatrical, and I hope I was able to do that for you today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if it doesn't look good, take it off, try again, make it your own. You don't ever have to follow anybody's skincare or makeup advice verbatim for their regimen unless you truly admire it. Then go for it. Life is short, just have fun with the makeup and don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Bye!
A cave or a shed, a car or a bed, a hole in the ground or a burial mound, a bush or a tree or the Egan Sea will do for me.